my Bitcoin people. So let's go live, 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 live. Welcome back. It's Monday morning, and what's today's date? Is 3 p.m. Come on, it's not morning, I've been inside the house, so I don't know if it's morning or not. Bam, what's Bitcoin doing? And can you see that Bitcoin has been respecting every single thing that we have been saying? This is wonderful. So, if you have been here with us, you would have seen profitable trades that you would have taken, too many profitable trades that we would have taken, and maybe build our confidence for people who are trying to learn how to trade. It's important that you don't invest too much. You just trade in cents, trade in dollars, one cent, and just know what you're doing because money is in percentage. Money isn't in the numbers, it is in the percentage. So if you can get through with the percentages right, it doesn't matter how small. What matters the most is the skill that you develop, the skill that you develop in times like this. That's what matters the most, is the skill that you develop in times like this. So, as we were saying, we're on the 12-hour time frame. And like we know, let's go back to the daily. Let's hit right in. We didn't trade all through Saturday and Sunday. We're trading on Monday. Welcome back. We already mapped out all of these things and we noticed that Bitcoin was in a range. It has been in a range and now it has broken from the range high, which we spoke about that when it's above this 50% mark, it is premium. And when it's below, it is discount. I'll write it again for you. When it's above, it is premium, and when it's below, here is discount and here is premium. Right now, price has gone to our discount level, which is telling us that it's time that we buy. We are not rushing. We are going to calm down and buy. That is what it is telling us that it's time that we look for buys, that it is now in our own price range where we can begin to seek for buys and long it back to the range high. Or if it breaks this level, this 60K, 62K, if it breaks this level go down, then uh it might not be looking very, very good for Bitcoin. It might be looking like we're going to go down further, further, further. Let's see. Well, whether Bitcoin goes up or it goes down, it is none of our business. Our own is to stand in between the trades. Stand in between the trades. If you think it's going to go up, find a way to find yourself inside. So when it goes up, it takes you up with it. And when it comes down, it takes you down with it. That's all. We're not sure we don't care if Bitcoin goes up or if Bitcoin comes down. We don't care. So go back straight into price action. When Bitcoin was at this area, we saw that it ranged in this area. It was in a range in this area. It broke down. We were expecting a PO3 model. What did I tell you is a PO3 model is when there's a range like this and price goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up. On this place, it breaks down here and does a fake out just to go back up. So this is what we were expecting at this point, at this other range here. We're expecting that it's going to break down, touch here, and go back. Unfortunately, It didn't respect any of those things. It still went straight down like most of us predicted that Bitcoin was going to go down to 62 and we're going to ride it down to 62. But some of us didn't. It doesn't matter. The market is still here. The market is not running. You don't miss no move. If you miss one, there's another move there. If you miss the next one, there's another one. There's always another move. So relax. You have not missed anything. You are still in track. You are still on track. So as we're saying, now we now see the price has broken down. It formed another range in this place. It didn't respect the range. It came down again to this our daily fair value gap. On this our daily fair value gap is one of the places we think that Bitcoin is going to respect, because from market structure we can also see that Bitcoin made has been in this range. It didn't range up, it didn't range down, but it broke down. Now it went up again. That is, it broke all the structure, it broke this top, broke this one, and went up again. What do we expect? We don't expect it to come down to this level. If it does, then the whole price momentum, everything has changed. But if it respects this, then we are going to be seeing another higher high or higher low, which is in turn going to tell us that it's a good time for us to be chasing new longs to the highs, new longs to the highs, if it respects this. So what are we looking for now? What are we looking for? We're looking for market structure. We already see that price has come down to our fair value gap, that's filled in this candle, that's come down to our fair value gap. So we should be looking for market structure breaks on the lower time frames and see what's happening on the lower time frames. Remember, we are on a downtrend and you really can't fight the trend. You can't say, oh, 60, 50, 60K is so low and it must be bearish, or 60K is so this and it must be bullish. You don't give a fuck, or you give a fuck to what price is saying. Even if price wants to go down to 31K, it's fine. Let it do it what it wants to do. Your own is that you are monitoring what price is saying. And for now, price has not told us that we are in an uptrend yet. It has not told us that there is a reversal yet. So if it doesn't tell us that and we keep going down, then we should keep riding it downward. Don't overthink, don't over reason yourself and say, oh, this is the best time for me to buy in or relax. Build your system and backtest your system, backtest it 100 times, and the next time you come, you do another backtest again with maybe one cent or one dollar per trade. Next time you can increase it to 1%, and let's go like that. Remember, it's not about the money, it's about the skill. It's about the skill. Skill is the most important thing. So, as we're saying, now let's look at what Bitcoin is doing on the 4-hour time frame, and we see it looks a whole dirty. But come on, man, I'm a trader, and it's my screen. I'm not here for you. It's my screen. I'm doing what's good for me. So what do we want to see? We want to see a market structure break on this part. If it comes up and breaks this level, then we will see a market structure. So let's imagine the price does this, and breaks this level, then we should be entering from here, entering at the retest of this thing. Should enter from here, put that stop loss down here, should enter from here and put that stop loss down here. Hold on. Enter from here. If price breaks it and comes down, and we keep our stop loss just below this place, then we are now going to chase this to the highs. By then, I believe that the EMA bands would have turned green. If it doesn't turn green and there's no market structure, there's no need trading it to the highs, you only get stopped out. So let's chill and see what price is doing. If it doesn't break it, then it's going down further, and we are not entering until we see market structure break. Remember, no market structure break, no entry for us. So what are the trades that we're planning? Let me take this back to the end of the fair value gap. We would have been on this trade if we wanted to, but we don't want to just trade like that. We want to wait for our confirmation. We want to wait for our setups. Everything has to be correct. Everything has to be correct. So if it doesn't break this place and it comes down again, good, fine, fine and fine and fine. And also, this is one trade that we're looking at. That's if it comes down and touches this place, or maybe it breaks structure here, we can wait and see if it comes down this way, or we move our entry up here. But if it doesn't break structure and it stays like this and goes up, then we can also look forward to entering a short on this trade, a short here, because we already know that this, if we see a market structure break, let's say this goes up from here. Let's say this goes up from here. Hold on. Where is my path to? Every time you have to run away. I don't give a fuck. I'll just use something else. I don't know where the path to went. So if it goes like this, then comes here and break structure here, does this and break structure here, you can enter another short from here and trace it down, create a new lower low down this way, down maybe 58K or 60K, any of them. That's if that scenario happens. But if it doesn't happen, then we still look forward to buy here, because price can only do two things. It's either it's going to range around here, which is still good, or it is going to buy back up or sell. One of them. That's how you have to think about it in probability terms. You have to think about it. What is price going to do, and what is it not going to do? Is he going to sell or is he going to buy? Understand. It's very easy for you to ask yourself all these simple questions and say, okay, structure break. That's how we trade. Until we see market structure break, the EMA bands have turned green. There's we see market structure break in like the 15 minutes time frame. If we don't, we end entry. We are only going to enter at market structure break. It doesn't matter. Trades don't leave nobody. We always have trades with us. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.